Hello guys and welcome to this video. Today we are going to talk about the Anubis Awakening event. The main idea of the video here is to show you the counterplays that you have to get over the difficulty that the game is putting in different stage. There is some strong counterplay that you can deploy to get those level done even if you don't have the suggested BP. As you can see, my suggested BP is around 35k depending on the composition. Let's first of all show you what is my composition core, I will say. The 4 heroes I very have difficulty to replace because they are doing a specific job in my composition that is pretty much required in every fight. So first of all, we of course need a good tank, a good frontlaner. So in my case, I go for Minos. I will explain why I don't play Tutankhamun, because I also got Tutankhamun, which is a pretty decent level. Tutankhamun will actually tank better than Minos in long fights. But the problem with Tutankhamun, and the reason why I do not play him, is because I play Ashoka as my main healer. So the problem we've got with Ashoka and Tutankhamun is that Tutankhamun is going to scale up his max HP, and he will eventually finish by getting all the heals of Ashoka. So the main heal Ashoka is giving 2 heals, 1 big heal and 1 small heal. And eventually he will finish by getting all the big heals from Ashoka, because he has too much maxed HP. So even if he has like 75% max HP, and definitely not going to die soon, he will get the Ashoka heal, and this will get all my heroes die. So that's the reason why I don't play Tutankhamun. So that being said, let's continue with the composition. So 1 good tank, 1 good healer. So in my case, it's Ashoka immortalized thing, but you don't especially require the immortalize. I think a regular Ashoka can do the job, especially if you level up him. Mine is only level 64, so yeah. Ashoka for me is by far the best healer, but if you find out to get a better healer and someone who can do the job, like Nyctoris, or no, she's not even up yet, but at the time if you get her, maybe she will get the job done, but in my case it's Ashoka. So with those, so once we get our front lane and good healer, we need an AoE damage, so someone who will actually burst all the minions in the map. So you need those minions to be die very soon, because they will put a lot of damage. So yeah, in my case it's my of course loved Medusa. It works with a lot of heroes. I'm thinking of Marie Curie. I'm thinking of just people with splash damage that will actually kill minions quite fast. Poison, burn, everything that has damage over time will do the job quite good. So in my case, it's Medusa. The 4th hero we have, so is once we got the splash and AoE damage, we need some specific and single target damage to get the heroes die pretty fast. So in my case, it's of course my William Tell. William Tell is immortalized, and I have to say that I don't see any champion that can make his job, except maybe a really strong Lagertha or some really like single targeting damage that spawn the ability quite often. So I don't have better. In my case, this is definitely William Tell, especially that I immortalized him. But maybe in your case, you have some flexibility. But in my case, it's gonna be William Tell. Definitely my strongest single damage here. And this fifth slot is the slot that I keep for my flexibility on depending what is gonna be the difficulties. So we have several options here. I've got, of course, my Lincoln. Lincoln actually saved me in so much fight. Is really situational. Is not gonna be helpful in all the fights, but when you need him, he's pretty much clutching. So this is one of our strong option here. The second strong option is Tiger Lily, because Tiger Lily has this line on his ability, on her ability, sorry, that says that you can clean every debuff on your team. So this is very, very strong against every characters who stun, who mental control. This will vanish every debuff. So even poison, even burn. So Tiger Lily is very strong. Her heal is not that good. It's overall team heal, so it's not the strongest heal you can get, so that's why I still play her with Ashoka, but you can definitely use her ability to clean the debuffs. That's a really, really strong option. We also got a third option, which is Hatshepsut. Hatshepsut is really good if you want to, of course, heal your team, but also to reload their ability faster, because every time she uses her ability, you get 1.6 second cooldown reduction on all your characters. So this is a quite good option in some situation too. You also have some other flexibility if you want to increase general damage and crit. If you want to increase single targeting, you can add a Lancelot, for example, or Boissidé. I don't know the English word, but yes, you get it. You also just can put some shield, maybe Louis XIV or Pakal the Great will do the job. But yeah, for me, I really use Tiger Lily and Lincoln as my flex characters, and I use Lancelot when I want to put some extra single targeting damage if some of the characters are showing some extra difficulty for me. So yeah, let's go to it, guys. Let's see the several fights, and I hope you enjoy. If you have some tips, some advice that I'm not displaying, go for them. Just comment with the advice. Everything is welcome. Okay, guys, just before getting in, a quick level check, because of course I am around 200k total power. If you are above 500k or something, you will probably get those levels done already, but you can find some mechanics or some counterplays that you can apply to your level 2, maybe, because you know the characters are coming back in way more higher level, but the counterplays and mechanics are pretty much the same. So yeah, maybe you will find some relatable information. Okay, so for this stage 38, I remember having big difficulties on this stage because of Cleopatra, that is right here. This stage has a lot of stun, mental control, because we have Beethoven, we have Cleopatra, and we also have this character, I don't know her name, that is debuffing our damage, I think, or our defense. So the solution on this stage is clearly Tiger Lily, because Tiger Lily will cancel every debuff and stun. So you have to care about two things to overtake this stage. The first thing you have to care about is to put Lily in the opposite direction that the Cleopatra will cast. So in my case, in this composition with those hero and displacement, Cleopatra will cast in this zone, in the right zone. So I put my Lily in the left zone, so my Lily is outside the range and she will be able to cast her ability that will cancel all the mental control. So that's the first thing you have to care about, to get Lily out of the zone of the Cleopatra. And the second thing you have to think about is to keep your cooldown, your ability, as soon as the Cleopatra casts. So the Cleopatra is gonna be unlocked at the second stage, so you pretty much want to keep your cooldown when the second stage is coming. Okay, so that's being said, the extra tip and the extra thing that helped me at the time is that we put on the Lily the Guardian Lion. So the Guardian Lion my Guardian Lion is only level 8 and the cooldown is 13 seconds, but it's enough to overtake the Beethoven. So this will grant her immunity to being stunned, and this relic will help us to unstun all of her team thanks to this Lily. Cleans all negative effects. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. So every fight are starting the same way. So I'm actually using auto in the start, doing all my DPS on the Anubis. And at this point, you can see, yes, at this point, I do not use my abilities unless they are needed. I'm thinking about, of course, King Minos. I want my Minos to when all the minions are going to be unlocked, I want my Minos to taunt all of them and to make a good pack so my Medusa can just get all the pack in one cast. So yeah, at this point I'm not using Minos. I'm gonna wait for the stage to unlock, and as soon as the stage is unlocking, I'm using Minos. Then I'm gonna wait for my William Tell because I don't care about the distance. And as soon as the pack is made, so this is the stun from Beethoven. We use Tiger Lily to unstun all of our team. We use Medusa to stun all this little pack and apply our dot. And then we're just waiting. Okay. I think I'm not gonna use my Medusa ability because this is almost over. I rather use for the Anubis because that's a big dot, that's a big poison damage. I want my Anubis to go down faster. So I'm just waiting. That's the point where that's the dot on Anubis. So as you can see, I'm not even using my Lily. Right now we are just playing with 4 characters. You might and you can okay, so my bad. Cleopatra is coming on the 3rd stage, not on the 2nd stage. So you can use your Lily ability maybe 1 or 2 times before having to keep it before the stage open, because as you can see, Cleopatra will cast very soon as she when she's unlocked. So you want to keep your Lily to clear the mental control. So at this point we are just waiting for the next level to unlock. It's quite soon. I'm not gonna use my Medusa. Oh my god, I have to heal. Okay, I'm just a bit trolling here, but it's gonna be okay. Cleopatra is open, so I stun. As soon as the Cleopatra cast, I'm using this, and then I finally stun all the pack. So that was quite fast, guys. Sorry about that. But as you can see, we just canceled the debuff, and Cleopatra is just now auto attacker. So this is quite good. And she's going to cast a second time, but by this time we are going to have our second ability too. So it's gonna be no problem. Do not use this, of course. You can spam pretty much. Okay, we are even stunning, so and then we can stunning. Okay, and right now it's pretty much easy, and it's pretty much auto. It's autopilot from now. We just want to keep this Lily ability one more time, or maybe 2 more times, sorry. So right now I'm not using her ability. I'm just using my Ashoka to heal. And we are going to use the Lily ability. That's the unlock. That's the minus. We are waiting for the pack. We are doing the stun, heal, single target damage. And we are waiting for her cast, because her cast will debuff our team. No more debuff. Oh, it's an Ari. So okay. So yeah, okay. Debuff. But it's okay, because at this point you just can auto. And there is no big threat. The big threat is Cleopatra. Right now we are just talking about debuff and shielding, so there is no like big danger. So yeah, this is at this point just auto, and you finish the wave. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to stop before the 0% because I want to keep my token. I have unlocked higher level than the 38, so of course I want to keep my token. So I'm just gonna go to like 1% to show you, or 2% maybe. But yeah, that's how you finish it. We still have 14 seconds, so of course we are gonna finish it. But right now I want to keep my token. So for the stage 39, which is a really challenging stage, we have only red characters to fight, and that's a lot of damage. So the difficulty on this level is to prevent those damage from killing our heroes by playing defensive playstyle, but also we have to burst and get damage done before the time ends. So that's why I say it's a pretty challenging level, because you have to put all of this in one composition, and that is really challenging. So I decided to go with Lincoln, because there are some big threats in this stage. The wave number 1 will unlock this character, which is really strong. The stage number 2 will unlock this character, and the stage number 3 will unlock both characters that are doing splash damage. So we are talking here about a lot of damage, and Lincoln is definitely the way to prevent those damage. The only difficult part here will be to deal enough damage to Anubis to kill him in time. So let's go for it. Okay, so same start as usual. Minus. Then Medusa. I am going to spam this Lincoln so the ability can proc. The ability will proc during the animation of Anubis, but it will prevent all damage, so that's working. And now I am just waiting for the opening. So the threat will come from this character. So that's the opening, this character, sorry. So this character has a high DPS power spike, so the ability will pretty much damage very badly our Minos. So right now what we are doing is that she's under the tent of Minos, so she will get to this area very quickly. When she's there, we are gonna stun the whole pack with our Medusa, and we are going to keep our eyes on the ability bar, and we are going to use our Lincoln just before the ability proc. So this will cancel all the damage on our Minos. So let's go for it. So she's under the tent right now. We stun, and then we keep our eyes here. And we are clicking on this Lincoln just before the ability. And we are preventing all damage. Okay, now we wait for the unlock. And right now I am going to wait. I am not going to use my William Tell ability because I want him to cast 2 times on this character. The third wave threat is this character, so I want my William Tell to kill her as soon as possible. So I'm not using William Tell ability. And we are just waiting for the opening. This is the opening. So now we taunt. We use this. And we keep our eyes on the ability bar to proc our Lincoln. So that's the Lincoln. Retaunting. And then using our AoE. And then we are gonna recast to kill her. So she doesn't proc a second time. Now you're just waiting. That is the unlock. So we taunt and we use Lincoln to counter this damage and this damage. And now that's pretty much auto until the end of the fight, because you really want to maximize your damage and you really don't want to lose any seconds of cast ability. And even there, it's gonna be quite close, a really close fight. I'm checking the time right now. I really want this Meduse to put this on the... Come on. Okay. And we go for auto. Ah! Auto. Sorry. It's really like, you see, we have a little bit of time, and I'm not sure to get there. It's gonna be really close. I wasn't expecting this to be so close. This is really close. But yeah, eventually we will get this. So that's how you pass the stage 39. This is for me the most challenging stage. Even now, I'm still getting trouble to pass the level. So yeah, this is definitely a really challenging level. The fact that you have to have a defensive line and in the same time dealing damage to overtake the time is pretty challenging. So yeah, that's it for the level 39. Let's see the stage 40. So surprisingly, the stage 40 was way easier for me than the stage 39. There is no big threatening mechanics, no big deal, no big danger to deal with, sorry. So yeah, the first thing we have to care about is the Spartacus that will come on wave 1, well, on the first unlock. So we are putting here Lancelot, which is a counter because it's yellow and this is purple. And our objective is to kill the Spartacus before the Spartacus kill our first character, because if this guy cast, he's gonna destroy one of my character. So the idea here is to keep Lancelot ability to kill him. The second thing that is pretty much a threat and can be a pain in the ass is this Houdini. Houdini is very situational, and he's jumping on your on the character that has the most full ability bar. So it's really random, and you have to use wisely ability or not to actually make him jump where you want. So that's the only thing you have to do, but for me, and naturally, it went pretty well with Houdini, so that's good. Let's get into this fight, guys. So regular start, Minos, Medusa, Ashoka to heal this Lancelot. Then you want to use your ability of Lancelot one time only. The second time will go on the Spartacus, and of course William Tell one time. From now I'm waiting for the opening to activate my Minos. That is the opening. And you have to care about, you have to be specific about the timing here. That's the stun. That's the cast number 1. And you really want your Lancelot to get in the range to use his ability on Spartacus. This is really hard fight in the beginning. That is very close. Okay. This is the unlock. So it's pretty much auto. I'm just clicking on CD, so you can pretty much run this in auto for now. Okay. And we are arriving this final wave where there is this Houdini. And Houdini can be a pain in the ass. Sorry about that. And that is the unlock. So it trapped our Lancelot, which is okay because Lancelot is just an extra bonus in this. Okay, I'm gonna go auto because I'm missing some little fragment of seconds that can make the difference. And now it's pretty much autopilot. And you want to fully DPS the Anubis. And as you can see, we are absolutely gonna destroy this Anubis, and we have almost 30 seconds ahead of us of the timing. So that's why I say this level is quite easier than the 39, in my opinion. So yeah, that's how you go for the level 40, guys. I was quite surprised when I see that I maybe tried 1 or 2 times and I unlocked the level. So that was pretty easy compared to the level 39. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this maybe gave you some ideas or some new mechanics or counterplays that you can apply to your Anubis course. I am going to stop this video just on this stage 41. Let's be clear, the stage 41 for now is absolutely not playable for me. It's the final boss, really. This level 41 will really help me because in level 41 you have 18 instead of 16 trophies reward per fight. So that would help me getting more rewards. So I am definitely going to try this level 41, but right now, let's be clear, we are not going to pass it. I just wanted to show you how I am trying to beat a new level. I am going step by step. I am just playing a bunch of heroes and see how different mechanics are going and how I can adjust the several difficulties. So let's go for it. So in this stage 41, the first opening is going to open this Sherazade. So Sherazade is a big pain in the ass. It's a big problem because she will absolutely cancel our characters for like 2 of our characters for like 4 or 5 seconds. And for some reason, she is casting like very, very often. So I am going to try a Tiger Lily variant with some debuff to see how it's going. But I'm afraid we don't have the cooldown to supply the debuff. So let's see. So regular start. Okay, I'm waiting for the opening here. That's the opening, I think. Okay, that's the first. Okay, we survived until there. That's the third. Oh, our Lily is in the. Oh yeah, that's bad. Hello. What is happening? Okay, so we managed to pass the first wave, which is good. Maybe I should have waited. Ah, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, I failed here. That's my bad. I thought the opening was there yet, and I used my minus, so that definitely can be improved. Wow. Okay. So my minus just melted. Like, okay, what is dealing this quantity of damage? What? Okay. Okay, what is this hero? What is this hero? He totally destroyed our entire team by his own because he has not Elizabeth, but this girl giving damage and crit. Or attack speed and crit, I don't remember. But okay. This guy. Okay, so we're gonna check the stats. So battle stats, guy, are very, very important. So we just saw that the MVP here is actually this guy, the Cid. I didn't recognize him as a mommy. Now this is clear that that's him. So this guy with this girl are absolutely crushing our composition. So now that I know this guy is the problem, I am going here. And I'm going to study the guy. So the guy is... What is he doing? Because I don't have him, of course. Okay, here it is. It's a 4-star. Okay, I thought it was a 5-star. So okay, here it is. So El Cid. Well, this is like 80% ARI damage to enemies in all lines towards the nearest enemy. Oh yeah, that's the big line. Reduce attack of the targets by, okay. And he heals himself. And he reduces the attack. That's I think that's the main problem, and that's why we are not killing him. Because his damage are not like insane. And he has ability charge. Okay, why is he destroying us like this? I don't know. But I am going to study this guy. That was only to show you how I am, building the solution that the game is the solution to the problem that the game is giving to us. And I am definitely going to try out this level. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Do not hesitate to comment your thoughts in the comments. Give us a feedback of maybe what's your composition on this Anubis Awakening, on what stage, and yeah, thank you very much. See you soon. Bye bye.